Hi, I am the ambassador of Justice for My Jewel, and I just wanted to do a little demonstration for you. Um, Most of y'all know already, but I don't know if you know, but the traditional pads in the stores is made with old newspaper trash and um, acetone, which is a nail polish remover. So, um, what we do, we have a solution. Um, and because it's made with that, that is why us as women and females, that's why we cramp, that's why we have vomiting, diarrhea, that's why we have back pain, and different other things that we deal with during our period. So, this right here is a traditional pad, and as you can see, it has an opening. This right here is the jewel pad. As you can see, it is completely sealed. Many dermatologists have claimed that our fluid is between 15 milliliters and 50 milliliters. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour 50 milliliters into this container here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the demonstration with this traditional pad. Okay, here's the traditional pad. I'm going to open it up. And this is the jewel pad. I'm going to open this up. Sorry. And again, I say this is completely sealed. This is our jewel pads. And I just want to add, this is our heavy flow. Normally I do a demonstration with moderate flow, but with our pads it doesn't matter because it does the same thing. Now let's take a look. We're just gonna take a look at the difference between the traditional pad and the jewel pad. No wings. This is pad with no wings and no lid guard protection. So when you're flowing out, you know, the flow gonna be spewing everywhere. With this, the jewel pads, it has a leak protection, and it has this graphene strip that we'll talk about in a little while. And it also have these nice wings. Get it? I'm gonna put this water on the traditional pad. And now I'm putting water on the drill pad. Now, while that is absorbing, I just want to tell you guys that it is my June, July, August. So it's my fourth month using these jewel pads. Before using the jewel pads, normally my period lasts 10 days. But let me tell you that my cycle reduced to 3 days. I'm not cramping. I'm not vomiting. And let me add, I didn't vomit every time I was on my period. It was a few times, but different women and different women's body are different. So I just want to state that everybody's body is different. But with using these traditional pads, because it has these dangerous dioxin in them, that is why we are experiencing what we are experiencing. I just want to show you a healthier way of living. So let's do this wet and dry test with the traditional pad first. Okay, I'm pressing. Woo, you can see already. Woo, woo, it's wet. Okay, lift it up. Show my face. It's soaking wet from the traditional pad. So this is our jewel pads. So, jewel. It's completely dry. You see nothing. It's dry. Now, let me break down these pads. So, this right here is what's in the traditional pad, which is made of old newspapers, trash, acetone, chemicals that they make in tires. This is what this is right here, and they bleach it. Okay, we'll show this. I'm gonna have this sitting in water. So, if you can see, this is the traditional pad, and it's made with plastic, like the plastic bag that you take away from the grocery store. Yeah, it's hard to rip because this is what this is. Okay. Now let's get to the drill pads. Now this right here, I love this because we're going to get to this strip later. But if you see this right here, what do you notice? You notice holes, correct? That's because we have a breathability system. And this is cotton. So when we're on our flow, we can breathe. This right here is polymer, and this is created in baby diapers. And we're gonna sit this in water. And this right here, let me move it closer. I know you can look at those lines. At the bottom, it also has breathability as well. So when you flow out, you're able to have some breathing room on your cycle. Now let me tell you a little story about what I went through on my cycle when I was in high school. I remember in high school I had an accident, and it was a stain on the back of my pants, and I got up, and one of my classmates was laughing at me, and they was making me feel humiliated because I'm a teenager, and I had an accident, so I couldn't go home because I rode the school bus. So I had to sit in that for a while until I went home to change clothes. And I'm like, oh my God. So I have a daughter, and I'm so happy that my daughter don't have to experience what I experience. It's just, you know, a plea out to you mothers out there. Give this a try. At least give this a try for your daughters, because I know you remember the the bad experience that you experienced when you was on your cycle, and I'm sure you don't want your daughters to go through the same thing that you went through. So see here, this is the traditional pad right here, and it's still full of water. Ugh. Now this right here, I was telling you, was the polymer from underneath our Jewel sanitary napkins. Now look how this turned a liquid into a solid gel. It turned a liquid into a solid. I mean, it don't get no better than that. Amazing, right? I wish you could just feel this. Jayla, feel this.
Ew.
You say ew.
It feels
It feels weird. Yeah, but it feels like a gel. Did you see? It was in water, right?
Uh-huh.
But it soaked it up.
Can I keep it?
No, you can't keep it. That's my daughter. It soaked up the water, turned a liquid into a solid. So our pads are amazing. Now let's get back to this graphene strip. This graphene strip does a lot. This is why people are going bonkers over our pads. It it kills 99.9% bacteria. It helps with your hot flashes. It helps with your metabolism. It helps with different pain you may have in your body. It helps with you getting energy throughout the day. It's amazing. Who wouldn't want it? I do. Have a great day.
Can I say hi?
Yeah. Hello. There's my daughter.